Welcome officially to Philo4Thought's 16th annual symposium. Very proud that we were able to celebrate our Sweet 16 this year. Hopefully we can continue the next 4 years and carry on. I'm very honored to welcome all of you to my St. John's alma mater. And if you're not part of the St. John's family right now, I hope that you will join us and become part of the associations and the affiliate programs in the future. So, why are we talking about Aristotle today? My students are really sick of me actually talking about Aristotle all the time, right? Because everything boils down to Aristotle. I can take anything and pull it down, and like the Windex Greek wedding thing, I'll boil it down to Aristotle, all right? However, Aristotle gives us a practical wisdom for life, okay? And it's something that's a really deep-seated part of my upbringing, specifically my brand, all right? My brand, some of you know, I had an accident a couple of weeks ago, and it was very bad, but my brand is resilience and bouncing back. And so here I am. But the brand started when I was very young, right? You wouldn't leave the house with that yaya telling you to turn around and look at you and make sure that you're leaving the house looking exactly perfect, okay? Why? Because you don't just represent yourself when you leave your house. You're representing your family and your faith and your people. Right? And particularly this month when we're preparing for the Greek Independence Day parade that's coming up next week, right? And we just finished celebrating Evangelismos and everything. Our faith and our freedom work hand in hand, all right? Now, Aristotle was very into pragmatic wisdom for life, wisdom to prepare us for communication, wisdom to prepare us to present ourselves against any challenge, against any problem, against any foe. To be able to collaborate comes with the idea of understanding ethos, logos, pathos, and all of these other concepts that we get from Aristotle. So this year we're focusing on Aristotle for life. And we're very blessed and honored to have so many wonderful guest speakers today. But before we carry on, we're going to welcome the Consul General of Greece representative, Petros Doritsas, to come say a few words.
Hello, everybody. It's great to be here, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished speakers, members of the Philo4Thought community, dear friends. It is a pleasure to be with you today. Such initiatives have been doing something profoundly important, cultivating mentorship, empowering young professionals, and building bridges between generations of Hellenes and Philhellenes alike. This is not simply professional development, but the continuation of a tradition that goes back quite literally to ancient Greece. Today's symposium, centered on Aristotle for life, reminds us that Greek philosophy was never meant to remain abstract or confined to the classroom. For Aristotle, philosophy was practical. It was about how to act with purpose and how to achieve what he called eudaimonia, or eudaimonia, a flourishing life grounded in virtue. And if we reflect for a moment, we see that what you are doing here today is itself deeply Aristotelian. Mentorship reflects the idea that excellence is cultivated through guidance and habit. Networking reflects the understanding that humans are, by nature, social beings. Professional growth reflects the pursuit of one's potential. These are not modern inventions. They are ancient insights, still relevant and still powerful. But what is particularly meaningful is that these ideas are brought to life here in New York, a city that itself reflects dynamism, diversity, and opportunity. And within that landscape, the Greek American community continues to play a vital role. From entrepreneurship and academia to public service and the arts, Greek Americans have consistently contributed to the fabric of this city and of this country, and organizations like Philo4Thought ensure that this legacy is not only preserved, but renewed. That is because the true measure of a community is not only what it has achieved, but what it prepares the next generation to become. This is especially important today as we continue to live in times of rapid transformation, technological, economic, and social. The paths that young professionals, in fact, all professionals, are called to navigate remain complex. In such an environment, mentorship is not a luxury, but a necessity. And this is precisely where initiatives like yours make a difference. You provide guidance, structure, but most importantly, a sense of direction. And allow me to also underline something that resonates with me as Consul of Greece in New York. The importance of maintaining a connection to Greece, not only as a place, but as an idea rooted in dialogue, inquiry, and the pursuit of knowledge. When Hellenes or Philhellenes engage with these values, they are not simply looking back. They are drawing from a well of intellectual and cultural capital that continues to shape the modern world. In that sense, works such as today's are not only professional, but also cultural and civilizational. You are carrying forward a legacy and building ties that are not abstract but human, built through people, through networks, and through shared values. I am confident that the links formed here today will continue beyond this room. Thank you once again for the invitation, and I wish you all a productive and inspiring symposium. Thank you so much.
Okay, so before I announce our MC who's going to come up, we want to take a moment of silence to honor our posthumous honoree, Ernie Anastos, who passed in March and was actually a mentor to my daughter. So I just want to take a moment.